Carnival Cruise Line is known as the party line, and what makes a great party? The drinks, of course. Carnival Cruise Line offers their signature Cheers beverage program for cruisers to enjoy a wide range of alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks at a flat daily rate. But it doesn't include everything. If you've been on some other cruise lines, you may be surprised at some of the differences with Carnival's Cheers program. I'll go over all the details in this video. You will be able to get sodas, bottled water, mocktails, smoothies, juices, specialty coffee and tea, milkshakes and energy drinks, and of course, alcoholic beverages with a menu price of up to $20. There is no limit to the number of non-alcoholic beverages you can order, but alcoholic drinks are capped at a limit of 15 drinks in a 24-hour period. Once that limit is reached, you can't order any more alcoholic drinks, not even if you pay extra. Now, if you're not interested in alcoholic drinks, check out Carnival's Bottomless Bubbles Program. This is sometimes called the soda package, and it's designed for kids or adults that just don't drink alcohol. I'll go over the Bottomless Bubbles Program later in this video, but feel free to skip right to it using the timestamps. Okay, back to the Cheers program. The pricing for this beverage package varies depending on the length of your cruise. For longer cruises, 6 days or more, the cost is $59.95 per day, plus an 18% service charge. For short itineraries, 5 days or less, you will be charged $69.95 per day, again plus that 18% service charge. It's best if you pre-purchase the package in the Carnival app before your cruise, because if you wait until you are on board, you will be charged an extra $5 per day. Like most other beverage packages, this is an all or nothing plan. If one adult in a stateroom wants to have the Cheers beverage program, then they all must purchase it. Also, you can't purchase this beverage program for just one day or a few days of the cruise. You have to purchase it for the entire length or not at all. The one exception to this is for cruises departing from Texas, New York, or Virginia. State law prohibits the sale of the Cheers program, so Carnival automatically adjusts the total package cost to be 1 day less than your cruise duration. Any drinks ordered during your first day sailing from these ports will be charged to your onboard account on a per drink basis. Carnival is also required to charge state and local taxes when the ship is within U.S. waters. This applies both to the embarkation port and the ports of call. The tax is based on the menu price of the drink, so if the tax is 10% and you order a $5 drink, you will be charged 50 cents to your onboard account. Well, I hope you noticed that the Cheers beverage program only includes alcoholic drinks up to a total of $20. If you order a more expensive drink, you will be charged the full price of that drink, minus a 25% discount, but plus an 18% gratuity. This is very different and more expensive than other cruise lines' drink packages, which simply charge you the difference between that $20 and the more expensive drink. Now, a few things are excluded from the Cheers program. Bottles of liquor, like those sold in the duty-free Carnival Fun Shop, drinks offered at the gangway, and fresh squeezed juice served in the main dining room for breakfast or at the Havana bar are all excluded. And when it comes to special drinkware, well, some cruise lines will include the drink but have a small upcharge for the souvenir cup. Not so on Carnival. Carnival requires you to pay full price for any beverage promoted and sold in souvenir glasses. Here is one thing that you'll want to pay attention to, because this is where Carnival differs from other cruise lines. Beverages ordered through room service are not included in the Carnival Cheers program. That means that any drinks ordered through room service, even non-alcoholic drinks like specialty coffee, will be charged to your shipboard account. Another common question is, are drinks included on Carnival's private island like Princess Key? And the answer is no, they are not. Surprisingly, the Cheers program does not work on Princess Key, Celebration Key, or Half Moon Key. This is a big difference from the policies of Royal Caribbean and Princess, both of which include the beverage program on their private islands. Sharing drinks with the Cheers program is not allowed under any circumstances, and if you're caught doing this, you may lose your drink package privileges. To help enforce this, bartenders will only serve 1 drink per person in a 5-minute period. In addition, shared cocktails, floaters, pitchers, tubes, and buckets of alcoholic beverages are not included in the Cheers package. If a guest does want to purchase a round of drinks for their friends, then 1 drink will count towards the Cheers program and the remaining drinks will be charged to that person's onboard account. One recent addition to cruise ship offerings are machines dispensing alcoholic beverages, both wine and beer. Carnival's policy expressly states that beverages offered through enomatic wine machines are excluded from the Cheers package. However, I'm not sure if the beer machines fall into this category. If you know, please leave a comment below. As you can see, there's a lot of exclusions in the Cheers beverage program. That's why it's important to read the fine print, or at least have me do it for you. It would be disappointing to spend a large amount of money on the beverage program only to find out that the way you were intending to use it won't work. Carnival does offer some complimentary beverages at drink stations found in the buffet or that you can order through main dining. These include non-bottled water, lemonade, iced tea, regular coffee and tea, and hot chocolate. At breakfast, you will find small cartons of regular, skim, and chocolate milk in the buffet line. And you can get a small selection of complimentary juice, either at breakfast or at any time when ordered through room service. These beverages include orange juice, tomato juice, apple juice, and grapefruit juice. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, Carnival does have a non-alcoholic beverage package. This is the very popular Bottomless Bubbles Package. It includes, as you would expect, unlimited soda, as well as a selection of juices. It does not include bottled water, Gatorade, specialty coffee, or, of course, any alcoholic beverages. Carnival has partnered with PepsiCo, so you will find those beverages on board all Carnival cruise ships. The specific beverages included in the Bottomless Bubbles program are Pepsi in all its forms, that means regular, diet, zero sugar, caffeine-free, and diet caffeine-free. Sierra Mist, both regular and zero sugar, Mug Root Beer, Mountain Dew and Diet Mountain Dew, and bubbly sparkling water in lime and blackberry flavors. You can also get cranberry and pineapple juice in addition to the already included orange, tomato, apple, and grapefruit juices. For kids 17 years and older, Bottomless Bubbles will cost only $6.95 per day, plus an 18% gratuity. For adults, the cost is a bit more at $9.50 per day plus that gratuity. Like with the Cheers package, state and local taxes will be charged on any drinks ordered while your ship is within U.S. waters. Note that the Bottomless Bubbles does not include any specialty coffees or teas. Currently, Carnival does not have any coffee program outside of the full Cheers beverage package. If you plan on ordering coffee at one of Carnival's venues like Coffee Fans, expect to pay between $2.75 to $6.75 per drink. As with the Cheers program, there are a few restrictions to the Bottomless Bubbles. It excludes beverages in souvenir glasses, beverages offered at the gangway, and beverages ordered through room service. It does not cover drinks at any of the private islands like Celebration Key, Half Moon Key, or Princess Keys in the Bahamas. Waiters will serve only one beverage per person at a time with a 5-minute wait between orders. Sharing is not permitted. However, unlike the Cheers program, you do not need to purchase Bottomless Bubbles for every guest in your stateroom. In our experience, outside of water, the complimentary beverages on Carnival Cruise Line is not very good. Carnival uses a touchscreen drink mixer, and the iced tea and lemonade had a weird chemical taste and smell. Don't worry, the water was fine and perfectly drinkable. But if you are looking for a little bit of variety on your cruise, you might get a lot of value out of the Bottomless Bubbles program. If you do decide to purchase either the Cheers program or the Bottomless Bubbles program, you must activate it by visiting the bar once you are on board. A sticker will be placed on your room keycard to indicate that you have purchased one of the packages. I know some of you are wondering, rather than buying beverages from Carnival, can you just bring your own drinks on board? There are a very limited selection of drinks that you are allowed to bring on board during embarkation. Carnival allows each guest to bring one unopened 750 milliliter bottle of wine or champagne. Port, vermouth, sherry, or other fortified wines, beer, or any hard liquors are not allowed to be brought on board. As to non-alcoholic beverages, guests may bring a small quantity of sparkling water, sodas, energy drinks, juice, or milk as long as they are in sealed cans or cartons less than 12 ounces. Carnival states that a small quantity is a maximum of 12 cans per person. Carnival has a very strict policy against carrying on beverages in plastic bottles. This is the result of countless cruisers trying to sneak alcohol on board in the guise of bottled water. Now, if you'd like bottled water on your cruise, you must purchase it from Carnival. And we did personally witness several people having their bottled water confiscated as they went through the security gates prior to boarding. The smaller 500 milliliter bottled water is included with Cheers, but not with the Bottomless Bubbles package. Bottles of water are $14.95 for a 12-pack of 500 milliliter bottles, $24.95 for an 8-pack of large 1.5 liter bottles, $4.50 for a single 1.5 liter bottle, and $1.50 for a 500 milliliter bottle. An 18% gratuity will be added to all of these prices. 2 large 1.5 liter bottles are conveniently left in your stateroom by the minibar. If you drink these, your onboard account will be charged. Okay, we've covered all of the fine points, so you know what that means. It's math time. Let's start with the Bottomless Bubbles. Again, this includes primarily sodas, which are $2.75 per glass. Remember, the package is $9.50 per day for adults. The math is pretty easy on this one. $9.50 divided by $2.75 means you'll only need to drink 4 sodas per day to get the full value. The kids package costs less, only $6.95 per day, which works out to just 3 sodas. Now, on to the Cheers package. Like all beverage packages, the value of this one really depends on what your drink of choice is. Current Carnival drink prices are beers starting at $7.75. These are mostly 16 ounces. Wine by the glass starting at $10. Mixed drinks and cocktails starting at $12. Soft drinks are again $2.75. Specialty coffees are $2.75 to $6.75. Energy drinks are $4.95, and bottled water is $1.25 for 500 milliliters. Remember, you don't get anything other than 500 milliliter bottles of water with the Cheers package, but you can get as many of these as you want, so feel free to stock up. Now, let's assume the worst case scenario when it comes to how much you paid for your Cheers package. You're taking a short cruise and you didn't buy the package until you got on board. That means that you're paying $74.95 per day. For a beer drinker, with beer costing about $7.75, that works out to 10 bottles per day. Wines start at $10 per glass, but I'd say the average price is closer to $12, and the same with cocktails. Therefore, you need to drink at least 6 glasses of wine or cocktails to make the drink package worth it. For coffee or tea drinkers, your morning cup will cost about $4. If coffee or tea is all you drink, then you're looking at about 20 cups per day. That's a lot of caffeine. Of course, the more likely scenario is that you will order an assortment of these drinks, so let's look at a few realistic examples to reach that $74.95 daily value. 2 cups of coffee, 1 bottle of water, 4 beers, and 3 glasses of wine. Or 1 cup of coffee, 4 sodas, an energy drink, and 6 cocktails. Or 6 beers and 3 cocktails. If you are on a longer cruise and prepaid for your Carnival Cheers package, then you can subtract 1 drink from all of these calculations we just made, since you only paid $59.95 per day for your package. Well, there you have it, all you ever wanted to know about Carnival's drink packages. Is it worth it to you? Remember, this will only work while you're on the ship, not at any of the private islands, and of course not on any of your port excursions. So think about how much you plan to drink while you're on the ship, and remember, drink responsibly. I hope you learned a lot about how to maximize your Carnival drink package. If you like this video, remember to share and subscribe. We'll be having lots more Carnival content coming out, so we'll see you soon.